Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to try out the new Kingbull e-bike. This is the Voyager series. This is a cargo e-bike. They've become very popular because it can handle more payload. You can put 2 people on it, or you can put a person and a whole bunch of cargo. You got long range, you got speed, good motor, good battery, all of that on this e-bike. So I'm gonna test it out on today's video. We'll take it for a ride. Let's put it together first. Let's unbox it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's go. So as you can see from this, there is some assembly required, but not much at all, really. You just have to put that front tire on, and then the handlebars will need to be put into the bracket here. And really that is it. It looks like there's some pedals that need to be put on, but for the most part, straightforward. It should only take me about 15 minutes. So let me get this built. We'll get it on the road, test it out. All right, fully built. Give you my first impression of this thing. First of all, the build was easy. It took about 15, maybe 20 minutes total, from beginning to finish. As you could see earlier, the unboxing, how it's pretty much built. Just had to put the front tire on, set the handlebars up the way you like here, tighten up the seat. Really about it. Pretty easy build. So my first impressions of this e-bike, I love the color. This color is fire. It pops. I really like it. I do love this big wide back rack right here, which is standard, and it is built into the frame, so you can put a lot more weight back here. It's hard to see on camera, but I will show a close-up a little bit later. It has kickstands back here, so when you put a second seat back here, there's actually a place right here to put your feet on both sides, which is great. Another feature about this that I've never seen on an e-bike, and I hope to get other e-bikes like this because I really like it, is the kickstand. So normally on a bike you have a side kickstand. It kind of leans a little bit, does not remove the back tire off of the ground. So for stability, this has the dual kickstand. I don't know if you can see that at all here, but it actually removes the back tire off of the ground. Why would you want to do that? Well, a couple of reasons. One, I can test the motor in different speed settings. Also, it's just more stable. So this thing right here is not going anywhere. It's not going to fall over with a gust of wind or on a hill, anything like that. Really like it. Comfortable seat, has some cool features, comes standard with fenders, all of that. So let's get it on the road, take it for a test ride, see how fast this thing can go, how much torque it has going up the hills, what kind of range we have. We're going to go over all that in today's video. Let's go. So I'm out here riding. It's a great fall day here in Ohio, and I just wanted to ride this thing around and show you all of the features, talk about it a little bit while I'm riding it, things I've noticed while I'm out here riding. So first of all, everybody always asks when I talk about e-bikes, what is the range and what is the speed? And I'm not going to get into all the semantics as to why there's certain max speeds. I have other videos on that, but I'm going to tell you this one does have the max capacity speed of 28 miles per hour. It also goes 60 miles. Now, how it achieves that is with a 48 volt, 17.5 amp hour battery. So you've got the big battery, which will get you that 60-mile range. Now, keep in mind that range can vary based on terrain, but it is a pretty steady range that you're going to get because this bike is really designed for more weight. So it has a payload of 450 pounds. If you look at other e-bikes out there in the market, most of them are going to be around 300, maybe 350. By having a 450 pound payload capacity e-bike, you're really going to be able to get the most out of it, especially if you're out shopping. Or if you want to bring a second person on the back of your bike, which you certainly can do because it does have foot pedals for a back rider, which is pretty cool. Now, how it achieves the 28 miles per hour, well, it's a class 3 e-bike, so you're going to have a 750 watt geared hub motor. So you got the large motor, you're going to get the maximum speed you can get out of an e-bike per regulations. So a couple things I noticed. Right on the panel here in the front of the handlebars, the backlit LCD display is very bright. So I love that. It also has a really, really good energy bar, so you kind of know where you're at. You know, it tells you the odometer right below and then your speed as well. So it's got everything you need in a panel, and it's a very large, very bright panel, which I appreciate, especially when I'm out here riding in the sun like today. And like I mentioned before, it is a brushless motor, so it's going to be a really smooth, really powerful motor. One thing I did notice about this is it reacts pretty strong. So when I hit the throttle, it just goes. Some people like that. Some people like to have more of a torque type sensor. This one here just goes. So if you want that extra power and extra torque, this is a great e-bike for you. The tires are 20-inch tires. It is 4-inch wide though, so they're those big, fat, meaty tires that you're going to want to use. Now they're really designed for road tires, but you're just not going to feel the bumps. Like there's a lot of potholes and divots in the road that I'm on right now. Don't even feel them with these tires, which I really, really appreciate. Some of the things you may notice if you watch me riding from behind, it does have integrated lights. So it does have a turn signal. It does have back brake lights, actual light, which is really, really nice. I absolutely love that. Now it does have, this is the biggest thing. Now this is really where I want to talk about this bike. It has an upgraded rear back frame. So this frame in the back, which comes with a wood plank, is amazing because it's actually built into the frame. So that's how you're able to get more weight back there. Most back racks are just an accessory that they add to it with a simple screw and sometimes very, very thin poles. Now this is built into the frame. So you're going to be able to put up to 140 pounds back there, which is great. Now, I will tell you, I noticed one thing. This is a brand new model, but all of the reviews that I've read on this model from the people that have gotten it are positive. They all have been giving it 5 stars, and I get it. A lot of times it's hard to tell the quality of an e-bike with a picture, and that's why a lot of people watch these videos, and hopefully you have a better understanding with some close-up photos that I've done, so maybe some drone footage that you're watching. You can get a little bit better look at the quality of this e-bike. Now they love their e-bike so much that they offer the 2-year warranty, which I think is great. Most e-bikes are only 1 year. It does have a 15-day return policy, so if you don't like it for whatever reason, you can return it. It also has free shipping, so you don't have to worry about paying for shipping. All right, so my final thoughts. I rode this thing for 14 miles, barely dropped just 1 bar on the display. So this thing really does have long range, and I went over all the specs in the riding scenes, but I just wanted to give you a quick final thoughts on this bike. First of all, incredibly comfortable. I didn't have a chance to really use the back rack in this video, but I can tell you based on the size of it and having these straps that are standard, I'm definitely going to take advantage of that. The battery is removable. It's something I didn't mention earlier in the video. So in the winter time, if you are in cold climates, you can bring the battery inside. It will prolong the life of your battery. And the headlight I did test out right here. It is a big headlight, super bright. Those are becoming standard, those bigger headlights for e-bikes. I think it's a great idea. So when you are looking for an e-bike, I do recommend if you're going to ride it at night at all, get the bigger headlights. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I give this thing probably an 8.5. It's got some features I've never seen, like the dual kickstand and the turn signals, which is kind of nice. I showed that. I talked a little bit about it earlier in the video. Really like this e-bike, guys. Any questions, feel free to comment down below. If you want to get one of these, I do have a discount code in the description section of this video where you can get this at the lowest price. Make sure you click that link as well. Thanks again, everybody, for watching the video. Bye.